brushed motor. That's a very smooth throttle control. Throttle response. I don't handle specific lines, I just drive. Ah, there we go. I'm stuck. Okay. Okay. Servo's pretty good. Drive shafts didn't snap, so. Very sharp turning angles. Nope, almost got caught up on that. All right. There you have it. This is the newest release from Hobby Plus. This is the CR18P platform. This is the EVO V2. Yes, V2. I'll explain that in a minute. I know it can be confusing. As you can see off back, this is the Convoy body, redesigned Convoy body. I believe it's based off of maybe a 70s Chevy because of that hood. Plastic grill, plastic chrome grill, bumper, front and rear bumpers, chrome plastic, plastic roll bar, chrome. Ignore the lights. I put lights in mine. It does not come with lights. The stock lights have like a yellowish color to them. I matched that out pretty good. I'll show you that. Okay, then let's go back. This is the V2 EVO, which is technically following the, remember, the Harvest, Trail Hunter, and Rock Van. Those were the EVO ones, or first generation, the OGs, with the dual speed transmission. So this technically comes behind them. Okay. Never mind about the Pros, the 2024s, or the V3. They're like different, I don't know, models or trims. So technically this comes behind those three OGs I just mentioned. All right, like I said, it's like a Chevy body to me. It's not licensed, so the portions are off. They can do that. Wire the wheel wells for more clearance, more articulation. You notice no holes in the body. So this is basically like the OG Rock Van. Hinge in the front, two small pins in the back. Put these pins, I meant to pull them out before the video, but that's cool. As you can probably see, I already ran it. Well, I'm gonna put that video before this one so it makes sense. But it has chrome, hard plastic mirrors. No. Should have been rubber, plastic, something flexible. See, I already broke one. It's a hard plastic chrome mirrors. I mean, could have made them metal too, but at least a soft plastic. Could have been black, that would have been alright. Well, it could have been chrome too. They got chrome rubber paint or whatever. Anyway, I already broke one of mine off. Okay, the wheels are outer 60 millimeter diameter. The wheels are 1.2. These are the same tires from the Arctos 6x6. Okay. I actually bought a pair of 1.3 inch wheels that I mounted to these tires. Well, spare tires I have from Arctos. So the 1.3s fit nice. I had to trim the tires or anything. I'll show that. If I open it up, 4-link suspension. It's supposed to be the newer, harder material for the drive shafts. Again, 4-link. The OGs had 3-link with a pan bar. No pan bar. Servo on axle. The OG had the servo on the frame. So those are the updates, basically. Most of the updates right there. And the shocks. The OG had the friction, little silver friction gray shocks. These are oil fillable. I can't tell if they fill with oil. The box is oil shocks, oil not included. And they do feel pretty soft, so there might not be any oil in them. But you can put oil in these. And they're aluminum. Yep, they're aluminum adjustable. Okay. So as you can see from the chassis, I believe this is the EVO Pro chassis. I have a lot of these small RCs, so I may get confused between chassis and minor things like that. I have a bunch of them. But I believe this is the EVO Pro chassis with all the different mounting locations for the shocks, front and rear. Okay. This pretty much looks like the rock van with the hinge, the body mounting, where the servo is located, the shifting servo is located. 2-speed transmission. This comes with a 600 milliamp LiPo battery, a 180 motor, 55 turn, 3-in-1 receiver. So it's receiver, ESC, and light control. The rear drive shaft, you notice is over one on the transmission. So the rear drive shaft spins opposite direction of the front, which helps with torque twist. It doesn't eliminate, as some people would say. It helps with it. Reversing the rear drive shaft and tuning your shocks will get rid of a lot of your torque twists. In some cases, it'll get rid of it altogether. But just reversing that rear drive shaft by itself does not delete torque twists. To me, professionals telling people that also. So it comes with stock lights, front and rear. I added these on myself. The roof lights, added them on myself. I had some lights laying around. Like I said, I matched up the colors pretty good with the headlights. I mean adapter. Okay, I put my lights on a regular JR plug. On the other end of my plug, I put a 1.25 plug. So my JR2, a 1.25 plug adapter, I made that. Then from there, I used some more 1.22 millimeter plugs. I made a splitter. So my adapter goes through my splitter, which runs my roll bar lights and the truck stock lights into one port. So the one button on the remote will control all the lights at one time. Okay, there's no reverse, there's no signals or nothing like that. The lights are just on and off. All right. That's pretty much it. So another addition to the CR18P lineup. Another slight change. So this is the new Convoy body. I'm trying to make sure I covered everything before I close him up. I'll put that on there. As I noticed from the factory, the top of the frame was going through the paint. Probably see it right there. It's going through the paint. The body sits on the frame. So I just put that there as a little extra protection so it don't damage it any further. That and the mirror being hard plastic are my only two complaints. Everything else is good, as you saw from the video. I think I covered everything. Okay. Now, my understanding, they also got a V2 rock van coming out. I saw some literature on, go back. The pins inside, they're no longer 1 millimeter pins that hold on the hex adapters. They're no longer 1mm, they're now 1.2. So they did listen, they did make them a little bit thicker. Okay? So the pins are a little bit thicker in here, which make it a slightly stronger drive line. I ordered the Venture. Enjoy didn't make any drive shafts for this for some reason. But as soon as the Venture 18 came out, they made drive shafts for that. I don't know, go figure. But since the Venture 18 is pretty much based off of this chassis, I bought those drive shafts from Endure, the metal ones. I didn't try them on yet, but I do have them. I just like stronger metal drive shafts myself, personal preference. And I might add some brass portal covers. Since this is a CR18P, they should fit. Links, I'm not sure yet. I'm also thinking about getting the Venture round suspension links for it versus the brass ones, the flat brass that's normally out for these. Endure, again, made some round ones for the Venture, but they didn't make round ones for the Hobby Plus. So I'm trying to match them up now visually, see if they fit or not before I add them on there. Those, the wheels, the drive shafts, maybe the servo, although this one did pretty well. Upgrades I might do to it. For now, I just did the lights. And I lost my original track of thought where I was on, but I think I covered everything else as far as the truck. Mirrors and that paint. You could do plastic rubber mirrors and chrome. The radio, okay, ignore this contraption right here. This is what I do. This is so I could video it and still have two hands on the remote. I know some people like to do the thumb and be all cool like that. I want both hands on there. This is more comfortable for me, more accurate for me. So I rig up these little adapters and things. So this one's a little loose now. This is for a different radio. This is for the Fury Tech Avatar radio, which is pretty close in size, so I threw it on there. All I really got to do is bring the radio down some to touch that base. It'll be a little steadier, but it worked. From the other video, you'll see it. And this is a little short one off of Amazon. I'll also have the longer selfie stick to get closer to it if I had to bend over all the time. But anyway, this is the good radio that everybody likes with these vehicles. Fly Sky. With all the adjustments right there, all the trims, reverse settings, the dip switches, everything is right here. This is the preferred radio for these micros. Okay, so it does come with that radio as far as I know. Mine came with it. Mine's a pre-release, so I might be missing some things, but that's pretty much it. Okay, I think I covered everything on here. All right.